Alright. Thank you very much for the patience. I talked to myself apparently for about 6 or 7 solid good minutes wondering where my friends were. So we are up and going now with Batman, a Telltale series, episode 2 of season 1. Sorry about that. If you don't see the countdown, like within 5 minutes of the hour, you know something's screwball. I always count down 10 minutes ahead of time. Didn't see anybody responding in chat either, so... Anyway, here we go. We're gonna get this going. Again, I did actually get halfway into the intro. I don't know what to tell you, Matt, except that Squirrel can see it. If someone else could verify that, that'd be awesome. Except to say, maybe kick out of the Mixer app entirely and restart it, Matt. That's happened once before. It happened once last Monday or Wednesday where I connected and then all of a sudden my stream froze in the middle of a Mario Kart race and I had to restart. So, in any event, can you guys who can see me waving my hands right now, just raise your hand in chat real quick so I can see if it's me or someone else. Alright, Matt can see, Squirrel can see, so I think we're good to start. Alright. So let me message Ash real quick and tell her the same thing. Oh yeah, it's definitely Mixer if it's like that. I connected. I mean, there's what's called a secret key that you use to connect to your stream, and OBS is hitting it. I mean, it hit it solid every time I've done it. So it's definitely a Mixer thing. Bear that in mind tonight. If someone says they have problems, just tell them to back out, get back in, kick out, and refresh the stream. Send that to Ash directly. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is I will get. Let's do this. You guys will need this link to get in. So that's your link to get crowdplay on your device. I'm going to select episode 2. And the code will come up in the corner. CNGVWF.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
All right, I
Harvey
see
Dent,
people getting
Gotham's
into the crowd
next
now.
mayor,
Good.
and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Here we go, episode 2. Alfred has some questions to answer, I believe. Hey, Tez, how you doing? We're back in the alley? Okay.
You don't have to do this.
You can join in telltale.com/crowdplay and put that code in, and you can actually help us make decisions.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Tez in the crowd, welcome aboard.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this, but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail
Flashback
I
time.
overlooked.
Oh yeah, that's right, okay.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Gonna find the next thing we're missing here. Alley. A lot of walking around looking for a circle. There's something. Yeah, it's a little bit like finding echoes in Division, sorta.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that?
There's a hit.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Change.
Maybe.
If that's true.
Do I really want to know?
I know how to move. Oh, yep, there we go. Left stick to move around.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
Weird stuff with shading going on.
You don't have to do this.
Don't walk on me. He's making a mistake.
Wow. Changes Batman canon a little bit.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
To the Batcave. He said intro is much shorter than last week's.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
You spoil it and you get banned. Don't even do it.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
This is Season 1, Episode 2, Nedge, and thanks for showing up.
My wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
You can join in the crowd, Nedge.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
And thank you for the host.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh? I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
How's it going tonight?
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah, there's a kindness in you.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Wow.
They're waiting for you in hell!
It's on their face.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Wow.
Go! Go!
Wow. You guys can join the crowd. There's a link in the upper corner. It's also cp.telltale.com, and the code's in chat. It's also on the screen. You can help us make the decisions. The audience gets to make the final decision. You see her face? She had something weird going on in her face, Rothmar. Yeah, so 5 people in the crowd right now. Everyone's voting, and your vote counts towards the majority decision.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later.
It's Matt's mission.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
There's something obvious wrong. Rothy's in there.
I don't
Gotta
know.
be quick on that trigger.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so
Garth
different
Kragus,
from the
last
women we met in
warning.
the hall.
You spoil one more thing and you're gonzo. I already said don't actually go ahead and time him out. He's not gonna be able to resist it, Matt. Just kick him. Not dealing with it.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
She's alive?
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
I had the impression she was like down and dead. Guess I just read that wrong.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Time. So we gotta connect things here. The way this works is there's points. This is probably a really easy one. So there's the scars on her face.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Get regular status in the blacklist.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
I should
know. If you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky Vale, who is that? Stop the press.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Get Matt.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
My lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
That was the right decision later. So one more time, you guys can join the crowd. It's cp.telltale.com or telltale.com/crowdplay. Use the code displayed on the screen. Help the audience decide the outcome. We go with the audience majority decision as we play.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
That was a quick
Murder
one.
at the hands of Montoya.
E02.
That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically
There's
family.
an example of the audience making the decision.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Click the drone to search for Cobblepot's cell phone.
Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head! There you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
Backstory here is Oswald Cobblepot and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends. Back in the Skyline Club where we took out Falcone in episode 1. You guys recaps.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? Oh, that sucks, dude. We can distract you for a bit. Ask what you did, but give me a minute.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever
always talk lower during a Batman stream so you guys can listen to what's going on.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is... I don't know! Please! Name. Right. You can help me.
The frickin' zombie, dude.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good
How'd
on
you
it.
do it?
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Holy heart failure!
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, I don't know if that would. It's killing and terrifying. Not for me. Don't forget, you can join the decision-making crowd at telltale.com/crowdplay. CNG-F up there in the corner. Code to join in and help us make the calls tonight. For that too, thanks, Matt.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
Hills, yeah.
You really think he'll show up here?
Cover there,
You here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
It was just the bartender.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Uh-oh. Police Academy reunion at the bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out. I said, leave!
Well. Pretty much. sideburns. What's in the smoke?
Not done yet.
Smooth set. Back to back.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Oh yeah, the Batman still. Pretty much. You Batman with fries.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
They're always so timey. You're like right on the ball with them.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Good first date, apparently.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
I was right. Guys.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
That license plate.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
What do you think, chat? Go as Batman or Bruce Wayne? For Bruce, I would say Batman just because I want to be Batman and not Bruce Wayne. Let's do it this way. We are going to do this. Who to go as? Poll duration is going to be 30 seconds. Look at the top of the chat. The poll's about to pop up. You want to go as Bruce or Batman? Go ahead and get your votes in now, if you can. 20 seconds left in the poll. 2 for Batman, 1 for Bruce. Jay says Batman. 75% say Batman. 25% for Bruce Wayne. 5 seconds left if you haven't voted.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Holy heart failure!
The red car is the Batmobile. Alright, Dustin. Take it easy, man. Hope your back feels better. Stop back if you can. Also, for those of you that missed episode 1, I do have this in a playlist on YouTube, which I will link at the end of the broadcast.
Has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option, despite his more than checkered reputation.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's that? Deborah? Deborah? Was that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Oh! Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, man. Talk!
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies. His status, his fortune. He should be held accountable.
You really believe that?
I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security!
Uh-oh. Being
Don't
outside
kill
is
me.
not good.
I've done nothing wrong.
Why come to you?
Because I knew about Arkham Asylum, and what was done to those poor people. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please, don't. No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
No fight, no fight.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
Perfectly sized. That model
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs? Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to get this off my chest. Look, Bruce. I didn't want to do this over the phone, but... my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
Ouch, Harvey. Talk about a sucker punch.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
Like a coin, Harvey.
Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
Harvey!
Not the greater good, though.
Batman? Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
Oh yeah, the Batron's so sick.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
It's all part of the plan.
Live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City.
The dude's in the white ski mask again.
Incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
They're to be independent observers with, you know, automatic weapons. With reproduced crime scene here, probably.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Oh, they just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, out of her, saucy gut, our down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill. And on the right,
This is assault planning mode.
into your face, our despicable
Quietly. Not gonna be very quiet.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is.
Holy Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin. We will play your game. Just please, let these people go.
Play then, and we'll see. Coitos.
Don't want to send him through the door.
Goes first.
Heads.
Questions. Ask him questions.
Here's your voting officials.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham's
Facing away and vulnerable. Let Catwoman take him out? Yeah.
Smart.
Shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2. Scratching, biting, and kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3. Please always tell the truth. Even if it hurts. It's worse if you... Ask that guy.
Kinda quiet.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
What is that?
We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Maybe.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Show them to me.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Wow, Vicky Vale just does it.
Candidates, take off your masks.
Maybe that's how Harley becomes Two-Face. I mean, that's what I understand the drug. Oh no.
Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Do you have anything to say?
Really,
time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunk on stage.
It's not trying to save the city. Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Wow, Thomas Wayne.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Let's go to the GPU.
We're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Not my drone.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get away from your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Well, your turn, Dent.
Wow. Claire Hill. Really hurt.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Why'd you go for your hostage? You save Catwoman or 10, it's gonna be a decision here. Oh shit. Oh damn, there goes Two-Face. What's gonna happen now? He is fucking wrecked. feeling that was unavoidable, though.
Hold your fire, damn it!
There he is.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public. Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Wow, that was about 40 minutes shorter than last week. That's a little surprising. But we're going to do one episode a week. So that will be what we did tonight. Did you ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer? We were with the crowd there. You and 78% of players tried to kiss Selina. Pervs. You visit Mayor Hill as Bruce or Batman. Wow, we're in the minority. The minority went as Batman. Withdraw your funding for Harvey's campaign. We were the majority there. You save Selina or Harvey. Most of us saved Harvey or Selina. Okay. So, if you like this tonight, again, I don't want to do 2 a night. There's 10 episodes total across 2 seasons. This was episode 2 of season 1. So if you just came in tonight, you've only missed 1 episode, and there is a VOD for it. But essentially, the backstory is you start investigating. Start investigating Carmine Falcone and end up getting the evidence to arrest him via Catwoman, accidentally. And the ending of episode 1 was putting Falcone in jail, but also there was a chemical weapons investigation, which we now know has something to do with Penguin. Penguin trying to start some sort of revolution, and Penguin seems to have a serious beef, a legitimate one, because Thomas Wayne was experimenting on people in Arkham Asylum and creating monsters. So we will pick this up again like we do every Monday now through June, whenever we're done. I think it's June 8th. We will do this every Monday night at 7 p.m., 1 episode at a time. You guys will continue to be able to dictate what the decisions are via crowd play. If you had fun and you're not following, please hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it. Get notified when I go live. The next thing I will be streaming is a test stream. I got a new mixer for audio that I need to test before Friday, so I'll probably do a test stream Wednesday night. But Friday night's the big thing that I have going on this week. We have BOCW's pay-per-view style event, Stalcade, at 9 p.m. on Friday night. It's very different from what we did tonight. This is very story-driven, and that's very community-driven. But anyway, if you did enjoy what we did tonight and you want to see more, hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it. So let's go to the next time on and see what the preview is.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
Alright. Thank you. I know it's a short stream on Mondays when we do this, but it's cool that we kind of stretch this out and make it into an interactive TV show, which is really what I was aiming for. Again, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for your support for the stream, for BOCW, for Batman and Telltale. We got some ideas for what we're going to do after Batman. We're going to start talking about that probably once we're into Season 2, which is several weeks from now. But yeah, awesome. Thanks, Nedge. It was great having you here. By the way, a couple things before we bounce out of here. Nedge is a kind of an afternoon streamer for the East Coast. Give her a follow. She's playing Subnautica today. It's a really chill stream. I enjoy being in there. If you're not following her, go ahead and hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it. Also, one of my moderators who heard is back, day streamer, early in the morning actually, 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Time. Give Dustin a follow too if you've got a chance. I really appreciate it if you do give those people follows. I know it pops up as a link, but it takes 2 seconds. Those are streamers who deserve 10 minutes of your time. Make sure that you give them 10 minutes. See if you like being in there, and then drop that follow. If you stay following if you enjoy being in there. Anyway, that's tonight's stream. Really appreciate all the support, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. We will do this again. Batman again every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We have, like I said, Stalcade is the next BOCW event. That will be this Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is the culmination of a month and a half of wrestling in the BOCW universe. It's going to be an awesome night, a much more hype night than tonight. A lot of crazy stuff going on, but it will be a lot of fun and a lot of work's gone into it. So I would appreciate it if you give us maybe 20 minutes of your time, see if you have fun. Anyway, we will catch you later. I will see if I can find someone who's streaming. Probably going to be Clown. I know he's playing Dead by Daylight right now. And we will see you guys later this week. Thank you very much again. Have a great night, everybody. And thanks for the support and feedback.